Welcome back to the show. Our next guest is an Orthodox Jew with over 30 children. Unbelievable. No, I'm just joking.
How does he do it?
How does he do it? No, it's Stormy Sachs, who is a composer and the vocal director of the world-famous Hollywood High School H2O. That's the group right here, right?
Yeah.
Now, Stormy Sachs, that sounds like you're hiding a Jewish name.
It is. My real name is Shlomo Ben Yaakov. That's what I was born with.
You see?
See that? That's your slave name.
And
It's out now.
and why change it? I mean, Shlomo Ben Yaakov is such a good music name.
I was born in the middle of a blizzard, so my parents called me Stormy.
Really? That's great.
Yeah, that's the truth, yes.
All right. So tell us what's going on here today.
This group is H2O, the show choir, the acclaimed show choir of Hollywood High School's Performing Arts Center. And we're going to perform for you a number of numbers. They are a great group that performs all over the city. And they had a special on last year on 2020. ABC did a special on them. So they're quite a group. They're the original Glee. Before there was a Glee, there was
That's
H2O.
right. That's right.
Well, before we hear them perform, there's just one thing we wanted to bring to everyone's attention, and you could talk a little bit about this, tell everybody about this, which is about the Los Angeles Unified School District and funding and what's going on with all that.
Well, our funding has been cut drastically. This year, the entire Performing Arts Magnet, with 365 kids, has an operating budget for the students, things that we need to do for the students, of $10,000 for the entire year.
All the students.
For every student.
How many students?
365.
Wow.
And that includes all of the costs of productions and all of the costs of coming to do a show somewhere. I mean, everything. And anything that any teacher needs. I mean, it's impossible. But they're in a big bind. So we're doing fundraising. We have an incredible parents group called Friends of Hollywood High School Performing Arts Center. And if anybody wants to make a donation to that organization, and they are tied to the school, all they do is raise money for the Performing Arts Magnet, they can send it to the Friends of Hollywood High School Performing Arts Center at Hollywood High School, which is 1521 North Highland Avenue, Los Angeles, California, 90028.
All right.
Your website?
And the website isn't taking donations yet, but we'll keep everybody posted when it
Okay.
does. And
They can't afford a donations link on the website, so
See
they
how
need
the
money, and the
things
first
are?
thing
We
they will
need
do is
money.
get a donations link.
so years ago, I worked with a puppeteer named Shari Lewis, who had a puppet named Lamb Chop, and she used to talk about tzedakah, and how people say tzedakah is charity, but the real literal meaning of tzedakah is justice. It's justice that those who have share with those who really need. So we're asking for tzedakah.
All right, give some tzedakah to H2O, Hollywood High School's world famous musical group. All right, so here we go, right?
Here we
Stormy
go.
Sachs and H2O, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
I know you've all heard the 12 days of Christmas, the partridge, the pear tree, the 5 golden rings. But have you heard of the 8 nights of Chanukah? A similar song in which everyone sings. Hanukkah is the festival of lights, with our traditions for every single night. When this song is done, you'll have a list you can recite. So listen very closely if you want to get it right. On the first night of Hanukkah, what do? We light the shamash
And another candle too. Mordechai, excuse me. What's a shamash?
A shamash is the candle in which we used to light all the other candles on the menorah.
What's a...
I'll show you. This is my favorite part. On the first night of Hanukkah, what do?
We light the shamash and another candle too.
On the second night of Hanukkah, what do?
We make potato latkes, light the shamash and another candle too.
On the third night of Hanukkah, what do?
We spin a little dreidel, make potato latkes, light the shamash and another candle too.
the fourth night of Hanukkah, what do? We listen to the stories.
Spin a little dreidel, make potato latkes, light the shamish, and another candle too.
On the fifth night of Hanukkah, what do?
Eat chocolate gelt.
Wait a minute, Mordechai. What's gelt?
Gelt is money. We went over this.
Oh.
We listen to the stories.
Spin a little dreidel, make potato latkes, light the shamish, and another candle too.
On the sixth night of Hanukkah, what do? We get to dance for Hora.
Eat chocolate gelt.
We listen to the stories.
Spin a little dreidel, make potato latkes, light the shamish, and another candle too.
On the seventh night of Hanukkah, what do?
We give each other presents.
Get to dance for Hora.
Eat chocolate gelt.
We listen to the stories.
Spin a little dreidel, make potato latkes, light the shamish, and another candle too.
On the eighth
And last,
night of Hanukkah, what do?
Just like every other night, we gather with our families.
Give each other presents.
To dance for Hora.
eat chocolate gelt.
We listen to the stories.
Spin a little dreidel, make potato latkes, light the shamish, and another candle too.
Now that we all know the song, we're gonna sing it together, but just a little faster. James and Sunda, you think you can handle that? All right, you ready, guys? On the 8 nights of Hanukkah, what do?
We gather with our families.
Give each other presents.
Get to dance for Hora.
Eat chocolate gelt.
We listen to the stories.
Spin a little dreidel, make potato latkes, light the shamish, and another candle too. And a partridge in a pear tree.
Oy